to the National Lottery winning lines. Later on we have the National Lottery Thunderball draw and the National Lottery draw. And this week sees the start of 4 consecutive Saturday super draws, each with a guaranteed £10 million jackpot. Just think how many one-bedroom flats in London you could buy for that. Well, one actually, I suppose. We're also playing a game that could result in you joining us here in the studio. Not next week because this is our last show, but next year in the first of a brand new series. Something to put in your diary for the year 2000, where you could walk away with a fantastic holiday to, say, America. And by being so successful, you could then moan about how the British public hate you for it. During last week's game, we generated 6 numbers. Those 6 numbers corresponded with the last 6 digits of thousands of people's phone numbers. The people behind me were the first to qualify. And here they are now. Hello, you 49ers. A lovely bunch. And just so we don't get sued, we've let all the women wear trousers. This week, you at home could be among the lucky ones. I'll be giving you an all-important phone number shortly, so have a pen and paper handy. Now, this show is all about numbers. And the big number of the week is 7. 7th in line to the throne. Prince Edward went to America and upset a large proportion of the British public. He came back. Now, tonight one of our 49ers could leave here with a fantastic 3-week round-the-world holiday. Think of the money associated with that. Not only do we pay you to go away, not only do we give you some spending money, but 3 whole weeks away. And when you come back, your house will have doubled in value. But first we have to find out which one of you it's going to be, and in order to do that, we have to whittle the 49 down to 6. And this is how we play. Now, the rules are a bit like the secrets of Microsoft Hotmail users. They're unbelievably easy to pick up. Each of our 49ers represents a number. I ask the questions, they buzz if the answer's their number. If they don't buzz, they're out. And the winner could soon be enjoying this. That's what you're here for. It's a 3-week trip around the world. Come on, this is the last of our series. We'd like to have a fantastic winner. I wish you all the best. Let's play winning lines. Okay, question number 1. If the Americans had officially declared independence 2 days earlier, what would have been the July date? There's your question. If the Americans had officially declared independence 2 days earlier, what would have been the July date? Americans being early for something, that's extraordinary. Just the one taker, a solitary light on at the top, and that's Claire's light, who thinks that the answer is 2. Independence Day in America is July the 4th. Take away 2. The answer is 2. Well done, Claire, you're through to the next round. So we'll start with the winner, and it's the first number for the winning line, because we'll lose the 0, we'll just keep the 2. The first number and our winning line is the number 2. If Sherlock Holmes bought individual door numbers and a letter for his Baker Street home, what was the total cost in pence at 6p each? If Sherlock Holmes bought individual door numbers and a letter for his Baker Street home, what was the total cost in pence at 6p each? Absolutely no takers at all. Not just no takers, just a lot of blank faces. Okay, so Sherlock Holmes address 221B Baker Street, of course. So once you've done the requirements of the monetary value, you end up with 24. Darren, that was you. That was your big moment. I thought it was elementary, my dear Darren. Obviously I was wrong. We lose you from the game. Thanks for playing. Next question. What is the total if you add together the 4 individual digits of the year which gave pop star Prince the song title of his 80s hit? They hit at other times as well. What is the total if you add together the 4 individual digits of the year which gave pop star Prince the song title of his 80s hit? Just the one taker, sitting there at number 28. That's Kevin, who thinks that the answer's his number. The song we're referring to is, of course, 1999. 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 28. Coincidentally, his height in inches as well. But you're absolutely right, Kevin, and you're through to the next round. Well done. 2 and we'll keep the 8. We have 2 digits for the winning line so that you could be here for the first of a brand new series. And it's the number 2 and it's the number 8, 4 more to come. If you place 6 old 45 RPM single records end to end on the floor, how many inches would they stretch? If you place 6 old 45 RPM single records end to end on the floor, how many inches would they stretch? Two takers we have. That's Ian at number 30 and Steve at number 48. The basic knowledge that you needed for this one, ladies and gentlemen, is that the old 45 RPM single was 7 inches across. Okay, so 7 sixes are 42. And shaking her head with the shame and embarrassment of it is Audrey. That was your big moment. It passed you by. I'm afraid we lose you from the game, Audrey. I'm sorry. Thanks for playing. Ian, you're just far too young to remember those kind of things. Thank you for playing. Steve, you're even younger. No wonder you didn't get it right. It's cool to get that one wrong, but we lose you from the game. Next question. If Jeff Hurst had scored another goal in the 1966 World Cup final, how many goals would England have totalled during that match? Who needs Jeff Hurst when you have Alan Shearer? But still. If Jeff Hurst had scored another goal in the 1966 World Cup final, how many goals would England have totalled during that match? Just one taker at the top there, and that's Roger, thinks that the answer is 5. Well, of course, it was a famous game. How could anyone get it wrong? Jeff Hurst got a hat-trick, Martin Peters got 1. The score was 4-2. Add another one, that'll be 5. Roger, well done. We'll see you in the next round, sir. And another number for the winning line. We'll lose the 0 and we'll keep that 5, which means that our winning line at the moment has 2, 5 and 8 and 3 more digits to come. Okay, we'll move on. A chocolate bar in a machine costs 56p. If you put a £1 coin in and get 25p back, how much would you be shortchanged in pence? A chocolate bar in a machine costs 56p. If you put a £1 coin in and get 25p back, how much would you be shortchanged in pence? The light went on just in time. The light belonging to Chris, who thinks that the answer is 19. 56 plus 25 is 81. Taken away from a pound will end you with 19p. Chris, you're absolutely right. Well done. You're through to the next round. And another number for that all-important winning line setter. You can be here for the first of a brand new series next year. We'll lose the 1 and we'll keep the 9, which gives us a winning line, which looks like this at the moment. 2, 5, 8 and 9. 2 more digits to come. A businessman always arrived on the platform 6 minutes before the 8:59 a.m. train. But today, it arrived late at 9:10 a.m. How many minutes did he have to wait? A businessman always arrived on the platform 6 minutes before the 8:59 a.m. train. But today, it arrived late at 9:10 a.m. How many minutes did he have to wait? Okay, we have 2 takers. That's Darren at 15 and Joan, who's sitting at 17. Well, he was 6 minutes early. The train was 11 minutes late. 6 and 11 is 17 minutes, although that counts as being early these days. 17 is the answer. Joan, you're absolutely right. We'll be seeing you in the next round. Well done. Darren, I'm sorry we have to lose you from the game. Thank you very much indeed for playing. Another number for the winning line. We'll lose the 1 and we'll just keep the 7. The winning line is 2, 5, 7, 8 and 9. 1 digit away. It would be great to see you here for the next series. In the annual Le Mans race, a car's engine exploded exactly 1 hour from the finish. How many hours had the car completed? In the annual Le Mans race, a car's engine exploded exactly 1 hour from the finish. How many hours had the car completed? Oh, a sudden surge of interest there. We have 4 people who think it's them. Keith, who thinks that the answer is 12. Phil, who thinks the answer is 30. Moira, who thinks that the answer is 23. and Steve, who thinks that the answer is 34. The annual Le Mans car race is, of course, the Le Mans 24-hour race. You take away 1, you get 23. Moira, you're absolutely right. Well done. You have every reason to smile. You're in the next round. I don't remember the Le Mans 35-hour race or the 14 or 13, but anyway. Keith, Phil and Steve, it's been great having you here. I'm sorry, but we'll lose you from the game. Thank you for playing. It's the last number for our winning line. We'll lose the 2 and we'll just keep the 3. Our completed winning line looks like this. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 and 9. If you have those 6 digits in any order, in the last 6 digits of your phone number, I'll give you a very important phone number to call in just 1 second. We have our 6 contestants for the next round, and to the remaining 43 of you, well, I'm afraid, like Tim Henman in the US tennis, I'm afraid you've got to go home slightly earlier than planned. But thank you very much indeed for playing Winning Lines. So what have you got to do at home? Well, first of all, check to see if these 6 numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 and 9, are the last 6 digits of your phone number. If they are, and you must have all 6 in any order, and you're 16 years of age or older, then ring this free number, 0808 100 6888. And only this number, please, before the end of the programme. And unlike some shows, the call is absolutely free. You'll be asked a simple general knowledge question, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, just how pleased are parents to see their kids go back to school, or something like that. Get it right, and you could be joining us at the start of the next series. Not only will you have Millennium celebrations, the Olympics and Euro 2000 to look forward to, but also a trip to the studio to see me. We have 49 telephonists poised, ready to take your call. In fact, with the speed of Alan Shearer scoring a hat-trick for England, they're taking them already. So give us a ring, and you could be here playing for a round-the-world trip. But now, let's play. Looking after number 1.